Hey guys, so I'm gonna make a video and stuff. Oh shoot, I forgot to put a hat on. All right, that's okay. We'll just do without a hat today. I'll just be bald. I'll just be bald. That's okay. So I just wanted to make a video because I know somebody messaged me yesterday, and they were concerned because it's in the news. Elon Musk. He got rid of the Twitter bird and he replaced it with an X. Okay, he replaced the Twitter bird with an X. It's big news. It's big news, and there's everybody's talking about it. And he's like, oh no, what's he up to? Oh, he's sketch. He's sketch. I know he is. Now I do have a video. You can see a membership only video. What I feel his intent is, just given a light worker perspective, because we're in the times. I mean, we're clearly in the times, guys. Come on. It's obvious. It's obvious. We got a dummy trying to avoid a cell. Okay? It's clearly, that's your karma. Okay? And then we've also got around the cat in Florida who's trying to big brother it, and he's getting his. Okay? But there's some shifting that's going to be going on. I've got my downloads and my ideas, and so does a lot of other light people, that are trying to give guidance. Now, I do want to say this. I know my channel is kind of chill on the views because somebody said, Ellen, the algorithms aren't kind to you. Okay, who's really in charge of algorithms in the end? Now, yes, there are certain things that have to do, maybe with little Google and this, that, whatever. But then Spirit can take control of the algorithms, guys. Spirit is keeping the garbage off my channel. I'm aware of it. And sometimes I struggle with that. Like, Spirit, I want more people, especially like the dangers of TikTok. I wish more people would be aware. Spirit's in charge of that. Just like when my group on Facebook, my reading group grew really fast. Okay, Spirit wanted it to grow. Okay, didn't want it to just sit there at 2,000 members. Okay, and it still steadily gets members. Okay, if people want a reading, if they're meant to find me, they'll find me. And I try to be careful who gets in. It's hard because some like new profiles, no. No, people want to fuck around, okay? But I try to, let people in, but I have to still be discerning. I do the best of my ability. I really try to tune in. Yes, no, whatever. But it's okay. I mean, if I accidentally not let someone in who Spirit's like, they'll find them another place. I'm not the only game in town on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the only place. There's other spiritual groups. There's good ones, of course. Though I really don't hang much in groups anymore. I'm really trying to narrow my stuff to the, I'm hanging more at my teacher's place, babbling my mouth all the time. And then my group, of course, I'm going to keep an eye on that and try to do some free reads when I can, or maybe, people want to come to me, I put up a thing. I'm always keeping an eye on that, though. That's my baby, okay? And then, but another thing, I want you to observe my YouTube. Some things there. One, I've got Holy. I've got a video that's my featured. I got it up for a reason, guys. And it's kind of a video that I made 13 years ago showing Holy in India and the celebration. Yeah, Krishna's keeping the trash off my channel. What Jesus is involved too, don't get me wrong. But Krishna is like, no, we're not. Because if you notice, I don't get hate comments on here. I really don't. I'm not saying somebody might not, pop up. I mean, you don't know, whatever. But who is meant to find my channel is going to find it. There is an energy trying to keep the garbage off. The other thing is in the about, I have the Heart Sutra. I've got the way it's written. Heart Sutra in there. I've had it on there since the beginning. Now this is another thing. Now this is one that I walked into that you could say Spirit went, Ellen, you didn't know. I walk into things with dates constantly. Okay? I do this all the time. This is my life. This is my life. Okay? I created the channel, and I goofed around with it, didn't do much with it, but I did create the channel on August 11, 2008. 2008's a big year. It was also, I had just had the Lionsgate portal of 888, okay? But something happened on August 11, 2008, which is very significant considering we've got a Holy video in the featured. On August 11, 2008, the very first time ever, there was an athlete in India, India, who won a gold medal. First time. It was for sharpshooting. Yeah, it was for sharpshooting. It was the first gold medal they'd ever won. And I didn't know that, but I just happened to create my channel that day. And I got a little Hindu influence here, okay? It's part of that. I mean, I got Buddhism, and I know some people would find them contrary because one says self and the other says not self. You could say Hinduism can evolve into Buddhism. Okay, it's where certain things in the West can seem anti, like for instance, Christian sex. A Catholic versus Christian, Protestant, for example. These guys really gel together. They blend together. There is an evolving process. So they're not necessarily antagonistic. They may appear to be in philosophy, but they're not. Okay, and that's something that the spiritualist has to wrap their mind around. Self, not self. What's going on? Okay, a permanent self, not self, impermanence. I know. But they do gel together. And that's something for the serious student that it's real hard to put into words, and you're going to have to experience that. But they do gel together. They're not anti, and a lot of times in the West, people can think of anti. Okay? That's where you've got to shift to an Eastern mindset to understand that. And that's not easy to do when you were born and raised in the West. It takes a while. It's hard to overcome that barrier, but it's not impossible. Okay, so I walked into that one when I created my YouTube. That's a very serious day for India because they won the Olympic gold medal. I play to win. I play to win. Okay, so with those energies, you could say, and then I got Wonder Woman. Yeah, there's a lot of ISIS with that too. There's a lot of friends of Jesus and Krishna, okay? And in trying to educate you guys, a lot of the trash stays off. So you could say they're trying to keep that energy off. He's like, nope, I don't want that. Now, could it grow later? That's up to spirit. Or it might only be meant for a few. I don't know. Like Tammy's real nice. Misfit Tarot's nice. I've got some nice people on here. Hello. And everything. I've got people, Teresa, everybody, and stuff. I pay attention to you guys. But yes, my channel is chill. I just started the membership thing. Now, if you want more in-depth, what I think the intent is to Elon Musk, and I'm going to have more, it's going to be in members only. You're going to have to give me $5 a month. And I promise to get at least one video a week, at least, talking about some of the things that I think the game are. And you might want to check my Warlocks and Shotkey Stealer video. Oh God, ladies, I really want you to watch out for the spiritual men. Especially, the ones trying to get a little guru thing. You got to be careful. Okay, some things spirits like members only for now. It doesn't mean they'll be forever. It doesn't mean that. Okay, but I've got my reasons. And they're just like, I created on World Tarot Day. Everything is intent in my world. My Patreon. That was created on World Tarot Day. Bam, biddy, bam, bam. Okay, and so I do have that as well if you guys prefer Patreon over this. It's up to you. So anyway, but it's only, $5. I'm going the lowest. Okay. So, but let me talk, I will talk publicly about Twitterbird a little bit, what I could say. Let me say this, it's definitely a sign. It's a sign, okay? He's about intent too, Elon Musk, oh yeah. Okay, the day, I'm going to say there's something significant that happened on that day, but I'm not going to say what. Okay, but it's interesting the day he picks that all this is unleashed and it turns into a big X. It's probably going to start a fiasco because Meta also has a Meta X trademark, and then there is Microsoft has an Xbox X. They're going to fight over the X. You're going to see that. Oh God. Okay. And he does own, I think, an X.com, Elon Musk, I believe. I believe I read that. But it sure looks like X. Oh, we're taking out the Twitter bird. Okay. Now, the Twitter bird is very significant because I'm a shaman. And that was a protective totem. It's the bird of spring. It was the bluebird. The Twitter bird is the bluebird. Sings a song of spring. That little bluebird is also, yes, it is known to be connected. The bluebird, as a shaman, as I know, is connected to even, like, say, the coming of Jesus, the spring, okay, happy times. It is also has a connection to Krishna as well, the bluebird. There is, and Krishna is blue, okay, all right. If anybody knows, Shiva's blue, Krishna's blue. There's a lot with that. Krishna's blue. He's normally blue, okay. So we've got this beautiful little protective totem, the spring, but it does have a connection with Jesus as well, the little Twitter bird. It was a protective totem. Sings a beautiful song, but things got very ugly on Twitter. Yes, a lot of bullies, a lot of bullies. I ended up deleting it because I was almost too harsh on Jordan Peterson when he bullied the one person who also has my name, Ellen, but they changed it to Elliot, and he got all weird. He got passive aggressive. He went on the attack, and then he came over here and whined like a little bitch. Oh, he's being persecuted by freaking Twitter. It was all weird. Okay, he was being a bully, and then he went passive aggressive. He's a Gemini. That's why. Passive aggressive. There's all kinds of attacks, and there's a lot on Twitter of bullying and stuff. And all of a sudden, here we go, X. Okay, little Twitter bird is gone. It ain't holy anymore. It's kind of the signal that it's all a dirty swamp at Twitter. Okay, I can say that. It's not the place you nice, light people want to be at. No, you don't. I won't be on Twitter. I had one many, many years ago, very briefly used it, and then I logged into it a couple years ago or so, and I just closed it. I completely shut it down. I wasn't really doing much with it, posting some quotes. I didn't do anything with it. I just, I followed Deepak Chopra. That's all I did. I just got a lot of stuff from him, and I just, But anyway, I closed it out, and I'm glad I did. I'm glad I never got into that. But there's a lot of naughty people, naughty boys and girls on Twitter. We know that. I think we all know, and we know who was the King Kahuna on Twitter at one time. Good old, Orange Stain. Yeah, that was his, yeah. So that gravitated a lot of flies to the sticky fly paper, and they're all over it now, and he was there, and yeah. Okay, there's that, okay, yeah, it's not, so a lot of us light people are like, yeah, he was kind of the big kahuna over there. He was the biggest loudmouth and very popular, and yeah, a lot of people gravitated over there. Okay, now there's an X. Little bird is gone. I've got my views on what's happening. And like I said, if you want to know, you're going to have to go members only, because I will give a few hints of what the light workers kind of know is going on, what we kind of feel. I will say, let me say this though. This is what for those who are lucky enough to see this video. I'm gonna say this publicly. If you like any music, you really like certain music, and maybe you got rid of your CD collection because you MP3'd everything or you Spotify everything. For your favorite stuff, I would hit the thrift stores because you could get CDs for $1. There's that. Hit maybe some local music shops. Maybe they're just like a chill music shop. Yeah, I would hit that. Amazon still has relatively good prices on CDs. I would hit that. But any music you really like, get it on CD. But thrift stores will be good because you can get them for $1. You could get, all kind of shit. Build your CD collection now. Okay. If there's any movies you like, favorites that you watch more than once, like some movies you watch once and you're good, but maybe you have some favorites when you were a teenager or a child, um, things like that. Some movies, though I think Disney would probably be safe. Disney movies, but other movies. Maybe you're a Gen X and you like The Breakfast Club. Maybe you like Pretty in Pink. Okay. Maybe you like Top Gun. Whatever. Favorite movies of your youth and you really love it. Something that you watch many times. Yeah, that you would really, if you weren't able to see it or it got real expensive, it would be gone or whatever, that you would like to have a hard copy. Get DVDs. Get them now. Get music and DVDs now. Okay? I'm giving you a hint. There is another one. This one is really important. If you have any photos you like that you took of your kids, your baby pictures of your kids, and you don't have photos of them, but you got everything online, or maybe you're somebody on Instagram and you've made some nice photos and you've got memories of going to a beach or going to a birthday party or what, print your photos. Shutterfly is super. You can print 4x6s. You only pay the shipping. That's free. You just pay the shipping. Print all your photos. Get them all. Get everything printed. If you don't have them printed, print them. Do it now. Okay? Make it a priority. If your house was on fire, what would you do? You would obviously get any people out of the house. You would get the animals out of the house. But there's a lot of crap you wouldn't care about. You probably wouldn't even care about your phone. But you would want your photos, right? You might want your photos. You might want that wedding album, things like that. You baby books, that and everything. Your purse, whatever. But if your house is on fire, what will you take? Okay? All right, so I'm kind of telling you that this is on fire. Okay, it's slowly going to be on fire. Okay, so I want you to think about what you would want to extract from it. Okay, that you can. Photos is a big one. So this is a time, guys, if you're lucky enough to see this. I went on a frenzy and printed a ton of photos. So if I do, if all the light people, we know that there could be a point where, Spirit says, off social media or whatever. It doesn't mean we necessarily leave the internet totally, but we may leave certain things. Okay? We may or may not, however it goes down. But I knew if my house is on fire, yeah. If the internet's on fire, what do I want? Okay? I also stocked up on CDs. I built my collection and I got my DVDs because Spirit gave me a nod. Okay? Spirit gave me a nod. Things are changing, guys. Okay? So if you're lucky enough to see my thing, at least on the photos is a big one. People like memories. People like photos of their kids. People like, or maybe there's even some memes you like. Or maybe there's some poetry you wrote and you put them in posts. Things like that. Print those. Get them printed. The house is on fire. It's slowly, you might not notice it at the moment, but it is beginning to catch on fire. Okay, so I'm giving you a warning, giving you a hint. Print your photos and whatever music you like. I mean, right now it's affordable. You say go Amazon, but there's a lot of there's CD things, or you could go to eBay. There's all kinds of stuff. But if there's certain music you really, really love, get it. Get it on CD. Like if this didn't exist, what would you do? You'd play it on a CD player, right? Get it done. Okay? I'm hinting. I'm giving you guys a little bit of insight. And I think some of the powers that be are like, yeah, there's some good spiritual people on Ella's channel. It's small, but so give the hint. Okay? And but yes, like if this was gone, you'd be like, oh my God, my photos, right? Print them. Yeah, Shutterfly, easy. Beep, print. Print all your photos. All the photos that you love. And like I said, music, yeah. You see, music is very important. A lot of people take it for granted. You could get free music on YouTube and all kinds of stuff, right? A lot of people take music for granted. Okay? Movies that you love. Yeah, it's been easy. Watch, oh fuck, you could have all kinds of channels and everything. Watch anything you want almost. Movies that you really like, that you want to see more than once, that kind of means something to you, because everybody has something. I like What Dreams May Come is one of mine. I love that movie. There's a lot of movies. I like Nicholas Sparks movies. I got all but one of them, because one of them I just didn't like the ending. But I got every one of them but one. There's certain things and spiritual movies and all kinds of stuff. Okay? So, but get what you care about, definitely printed and all that good stuff. Okay? I'm hinting. I can't give my whole hand, but if you're lucky to see it, okay, it's starting to catch on fire. So print what you care about. But all your photos, if you haven't printed them, or it's been a while, or you've been procrastinating, or whatever, I want you to get a little Shutterfly and print your photos. The shipping is free, okay, for 4x6s. Just get them printed. Yeah, I printed over 1,000. I mean, I did. I've got some of my daughter, my grandkids, so I printed it all. Okay? Even the cats. Oh, yeah, I gotta have the cats. Especially their kitten photos. Okay? I'm giving you a hint. Music is important. Yeah, there's some stuff. Things we take for granted. Now some people were smart, kept their DVD collections, kept their CDs collections. Okay? And they had photos. And then other people haven't been so smart, and they don't have any of that. You could, right now, you can go to the thrift store and get them for $1. Oh, yeah, I remember that one. $1. I'm giving you a hint. Okay? I'm giving you guys a hint. Get it done. Okay? And if you want a little bit more as far as, the intent, you're going to have to do the membership only. Okay, I've got a reason. I'm keeping it private, and maybe a few spiritual people, I'll pay $5, whoop, and I'll give my views. Okay, and I've given some of my views already. I've given some that probably scared people like, what? Well, that's the way it is. Okay, what am I supposed to do? Especially certain things like no judgment. That's one of the big ones. Don't judge anybody. Okay, there's stuff that has happened with the African American community that's terrible, and there's things coming for that. People that have picked on LGBTQIA, there's things that are coming for that. Okay, there's a lot. Women, oh, there's a lot of spiritual women that are up for that. I'm one of those. Yeah, and then I have African American kids, biracial, African, however you want to say. Okay, and I am a judgment-free zone. I cannot stand it. I also, like I teach you guys, respect all religions, all of them. Now, some still need to evolve, yes, but we want to be respectful to all of them. And there are people coming at it and saying, like, there are people who have said the Hindu gods are, remember Pat Robertson? I kind of talk about it. Oh. Okay. There are some things, or even talking bad about that guy. Are you serious? He's not a deity. He never claimed to be one. And then go with that. No. He's the world teacher, though. Okay. We love the Buddha. We respect, oh God, we don't. But some have come at that. Oh God, they go at the goddess. Are you kidding? Oh, that makes her consort very upset. Okay, But anyway, so yes, I just wanted to talk about some strategies you guys might not be aware of on my channel. Yeah, Spirit's powerful. Okay, I've got, holy, the celebration of it up there. That's Krishna energy. I've got the date it was created, and I've got the Heart Sutra. That's connected to him. Okay, open the gate for who? Oh, there's that. Buddha is powerful. He's dreaming the dream. Come on. And there's a lot dreaming the dream. Yeah, Krishna's a dreamer too. Is the dreamer a child? Yeah, there's mischief. There's mischief. And there is a lot of game. Oh yeah, there's that. Okay? And so when some of us we go into that mischievous child, we can see the game. And when we go to that little inner child, that little golden child, uh-oh, we see the game. Okay? But, so I'm giving you that hint. Fear not, okay, of all that, as far as, oh my God, what's going on? An X on the Twitter bird. Oh no, what's blah, blah, blah. I do not want you to fear. Okay, the light always wins. Okay, but I do talk a little bit about, what I feel is someone's intent over there at Twitter. Okay, but I'm giving you guys a hint. If you're lucky to hear it, Spirit wants you to hear it. I got the peacock here. I keep it up. Okay, that's connected to Krishna. And, there is a peacock on MSNBC. That's probably the only somewhat, I say somewhat because we want to discern any media, but out of all the news channels, that's probably the closer to, better news. They don't show the captor. They're very good about that. Okay? They may talk about the captor, but they don't let him babble on their channel. Okay? There is that. But what's Elon up to with the X? I do have a video up there if you want to see it, $5. I got to keep some members only because it's strategy. Okay, but yes, if you notice, I don't have a bunch of hateful comments, and I'm not sitting here deleting all day a bunch of people, because if some people came to my stuff and saw what I was saying about Ron the Khan, that are support, Spirit's keeping them off. Okay, Spirit's powerful, Spirit's keeping them off. And then it's like, oh, it's very quiet. It's like, yeah, there's a lot of bad dudes on the line. Okay, there's a lot of naughty boys and girls online. I know, and that's why sometimes I'm like, that's the way it is. Okay, there was a shift, and it got chill. There already was one. And then we're about to have a Lionsgate portal. Boopity boop boop. And Elon's about to have a birthday, I think, in a couple days. I'd have to look him up. Yeah, when is his birthday? When is Elon's birthday? What date is Elon Musk's birthday? Or did he have one already? He might have had it already. Oh no, I'm sorry. Excuse me. He's June 28th, not July. But you know who had a birthday yesterday? I will tell you this. This is kind of funny. Linda Carter, who was the original Wonder Woman, had a birthday. And I got my wallet. That's a Wonder Woman wallet. And I've got a Wonder Woman bracelet. This one's came with it. Truth, love, justice. They're on my wrists. Yes, Wonder Woman bracelets. I got them for real. Her birthday was yesterday, and they happened to arrive on her birthday. I got a Wonder Woman wallet, and I got a Wonder Woman purse on the way on Friday. Yeah, it's just kind of funny. I had forgot, I started to remember, wait a minute, isn't it her birthday? Ah! It was just kind of weird that they arrived on Linda Carter's birthday, who was my ultimate idol. God, she had the tiniest waist, and she was so perfect and beautiful, and those eyes, oh, that was a goddess. She still is a goddess. Oh, God, she looks good. Oh, my God, she blows away any woman. She's, I think, 71 or something, and she looks amazing. Oh, my God, what a goddess. Thou art goddess. I'm not worthy, Linda Carter. You are a goddess. You are so much. I looked up to her so much as a child. I know. And I've got Gal Gadot on this one. That's because she's the 1984 Wonder Woman. Okay, I've got a reason. Or I would have Linda Carter. Okay. So, oh God, she was the goddess. Forget about it. We're not worthy of Linda Carter. She was born in Phoenix, and I was raised in Arizona. I did my high school time in Phoenix. Yeah, Wonder Woman. Okay, all right. Yeah, So we're not worthy. Oh God, no. She still looks good. Oh, she's amazing. Anyway, so that's a little bit what I want to say. I want to give you guys a little hinty poo. Fear not. If you're not on Twitter, don't worry about it. Okay? All the bad boys and girls are over there. Okay? And see, most of the light workers know. Nah, we ain't going over there. No. We know better. What debate with the? No. Would Buddha be on Twitter? No. Could you see him at a computer on Twitter trying to enlighten that? He'd be like, "Let me just close my eyes and just." fucking done. Buddha would be like, I just would love to see Buddha log into Twitter and see that nonsense and go, what would he do? Yeah, I know he'd shut his eyes and go, oh, I can't look. What? They haven't learned a fucking thing. That's what Buddha would say. No, I don't want to put, no, it just went dark. No, I won't. He wouldn't swear. But he'd be like, oh, they really lost. They really lost on Twitter. And he'd be like, I don't know if I can enlighten them. He'd be like, just wanting to beat the Dhammapada over their heads. Come on, guys. Come on, what's going on here? Everybody going crazy. So I know. I know the Buddha would be like, what the? And stuff. He'd be like, I'm in the animal realm. That's what he would probably say. I'm in the animal realm. And that is not to bash on animals, but you know how animals are. That's the animal realm. Beep, 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 beep. Or that's the hell realm. Maybe it's the hell realm. Okay, it's like, that's a bunch of demons. Okay, I'm just saying. There's a lot of misfits over there. Bad misfits, not fun misfits. Jesus likes misfits, but not demons. Okay, not the wrong, the wrong kind of misfits. There's a lot of bad people on Twitter. That's the way it is. Okay, and Buddha, if he logged in, would be like, I can't believe my eyes, not my third eye. I can't believe what the fuck I'm seeing. Oh, it would be shocking. The ignorance, that's what he would freak out about. He would be like, oh my God, I don't even think my Eightfold Path will fucking work on them. He'd be like, they're past the right speech. They just threw it all out the window. Eightfold Path, it ain't gonna work for him. He would go back to the drawing board to see if it's possible to come up with something that could enlighten the people on Twitter, because they are too gone. Okay, they throw the gloves off, they kick each other in the groin. It's disgusting. Okay, we know it is. So Buddha would just be like, oh, geez, oh, God, let me just go in a mountain and meditate and just leave it, done. Done. So anyway, if you want the intent, check the Elon Musk video in members only. And I give you a hint, guys, print your stuff. Print your stuff, okay? Save your stuff. Because you probably got some good memories. Maybe you wrote something nice, some nice poetry. Get those photos, so. Okay, I'm giving a hint. Like, some things might be free right now. Yeah, and we got comfortable with certain things being free. Will it be forever? Yeah. Okay. All right. Get it done. And build your CD collection, your DVD collection. Do it old school. So, if you decide, I'm done with this shit, you got it all. You got it all. Get it while it's cheap. Get it while it's affordable. Okay? Hint. I give you my gift. I come bearing gifts. Have a good one.